We're at Bow Cliff Center today. We're talking to Lynn, one of the exercise instructors. Lynn, can you tell us a little bit about the programs that you run here?
Well, on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, I have two classes, 10:05 and 11:05. The first one is a more gentle class. We stay on the chairs almost the entire class. We are working on a gentle warm-up, and then we do strength training, and we do fall prevention, and we try and work all the muscles in the body. Then at 11:05, I have a bit more vigorous class. We do 20 minutes of cardiovascular, and then again a lot of exercises for fall prevention, strength training, and I should say for both classes we always do 10 minutes of flexibility training at the end.
So why would I want to join a class specialized for older adults? Why can't I just go join a regular exercise class as an older adult?
Well, I think the one thing is safety. When you're older, sometimes there are some aches and pains, some previous injuries, some health problems. So older adult instructors will protect you. They'll make sure the activity is appropriate for you. Sorry, what was the other question?
Why should I join as an older adult?
Oh yes, independence I think is the main thing. We're trying to maintain your independence. Everyone wants to be able to live where they would like to live, go out when they want to, and not have any barriers. If you lose your strength, you have balance issues, all of a sudden a flight of stairs becomes a huge problem. If you lose your strength in your quads, simple things like getting on and off the toilet becomes very difficult, and then you need extra care. So it's about independence.
So I attended one of your classes, Lynn, and I noticed you really work on specialized equipment. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, it looks pretty goofy when you first come in, because sometimes I have hula hoops, I have rubber chickens, I have pool noodles, balls of all shapes and sizes. The point is that we have to keep learning. They say we should always learn something new every day. So when I bring in a new piece of equipment, the people have to figure out how to do the tasks I'm giving them. My classes are also about stimulating the brain. You know, use it or lose it. We have to keep mentally sharp. We all want to improve our memory and just be more on top of our daily tasks. So that's why we always use different types of equipment. And it's about manipulating it as well, whether it's throwing and catching, judgment, etc. Again, it's about fall prevention.
And I noticed, Lynn, in the class, that it's not just about the equipment, but you ask them to do activities while they're exercising.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just talk about a few things that you do with that? I think the one that I was thinking, I'm not sure I could do this, was she sells seashells by the seashore.
Well, I do like to throw in these mental challenges and just simple things like tongue twisters while you're lifting weights and tapping your toes and then standing and sitting. Again, it challenges the brain. As people retire and move out of the workforce, they're perhaps not having the same hustle bustle mental challenges that they used to have. So we want to stimulate the gray matter, keep it sharp. Again, people are concerned about their memory. So I try and get people to do patterns of exercises and then to recall them while they're distracted. Another thing that concerns me is accidents in the home often happen when people are distracted. You know, the phone rings and they're stirring a pot of soup and the dog jumps on them and a grandchild cries, and then they spill the soup because they're distracted. So I get them to do multiple tasks at the same time, and it's fun.
Yeah, I saw some wild chickens the day I was there.
Yeah, there's a lot of giggling that goes on in class too.
Yeah.
And these group classes are also about social interaction, because sometimes people can be a little bit isolated as they get older, and it's sure nice to get out and do the exercise and have fun at the same time. And you make new friends.
Great. And so when do you offer the classes?
My classes are Tuesday and Thursday mornings. The other instructor, Kim, has classes on Mondays, I believe. But if you need to check the schedule specifically, you could call the Bow Cliff office. You can come on a drop-in basis if you like, or you can register for the whole session, which is usually 10 to 12 weeks.
Okay. And when is we have the spring semester coming up, which is starting March and April, end of March. So if they wanted to try and get in on the spring semester, then they could contact Beaucliffe.
Definitely.
So what if I can't get to Beaucliffe?
Well, there are sometimes people, because of vision problems, are not able to drive or they're not that ambulatory anymore. I do go to people's homes and I work one-on-one with them. Again, that would be very specific just to the individual, and it would be things to help them to maintain what they've got as for strength and mobility, and hopefully make it even better so they can remain in their home. But that they could contact me through the people at the head office here.
Thank you, Lynn. We really appreciate this.